Happy New Year! Welcome to 2013, everyone. Hope you all had a nice New Year's Eve. As you might have guessed, this is New Year's Day. And this is the first time I've been out on my bike for, it's got to be months now. I think the last time I went out was probably when I last uploaded that last Moto vlog video. It's just been bad weather since, or I've just been doing stuff at the weekends and not had a chance to get out on it. But it's pretty decent weather today. It was a lot sunnier earlier than it is now. But I thought I'd give the bike a good run, see if it still actually works. Which it did, fired up perfectly well. I'm just going to remember how to actually ride it. So 2013 is going to be a big year for me. Three main things that I'm looking forward to. First one is our marriage, our wedding, which is in a few months in March. And then following that, once I've spent all my money on that, then I've been granted permission to do this little bike project that I'm looking forward to doing. Obviously, tied in with that is actually getting my full license, which is going to be done hopefully at some point over the next few months. I don't know whether I'll be able to do that before the wedding. I might try and get my theory test out of the way, and then we'll have to see how money works out. Try and get me full license, which hopefully won't take too long. If anyone's been watching these videos, when I did my CBT, I kind of flew through it, and been driving for 10 years, I kind of know how to drive and how to work, the roads, how to do roundabouts and junctions and stuff. So it's just any like sort of slightly more advanced motorbike stuff. But from watching moto vlog videos on YouTube, you kind of pick that sort of thing up. There's plenty of instructors who do videos with their helmet cams explaining different techniques and stuff. So I think I'll manage to get through it pretty quick. Then the second big thing I'm looking forward to is getting that bigger bike and doing my little bike project, my bike build, bobber build. I think I mentioned that in a previous video, but for anyone who's not watched them, I'm looking forward to creating an old school bobber style of motorbike from a Yamaha. Well, they're called Dragstar in UK, with V-Star everywhere else. 650. That's what I'm looking to get. And the style I'm going for is it's kind of the origins of the cafe racer. The cafe racer style is popular at the moment. That's kind of taking inspiration from the British cafe racing scene from the 50s and 60s. I'm looking at basing mine on the American origins of that. When the soldiers came back from World War II, and they took the bikes and the cars, like the hot, like making hot rods and making making bikes go faster by cutting bits, stripping down and cutting bits off all the fenders or mud guards, and which is where the term bobbing comes from. Bobbing the fender to make it more lightweight, and I like the overall look of the bobber style. I'm not into the big ape hangers and that sort of thing. They seem to have come across from the chopper scene. I'm going for more the bare bones look, the stripped down sort of appearance. So I've got a load of parts on my shopping list that I need to order from the United States. There's a custom garage called Blue Collar Bobbers that sell these nice kits, bolt-on kits. I mean, the whole point of doing these like choppers and bobbers is usually to do it yourself and fabricate your own parts, or like get your angle grinder out and cut bits off your bike. But ones that I've seen in real life, unless you're some top class like engineer, the workmanship never looks good, and obviously I'm not fully clued up on welding and stuff like that. So this is where I like these kits. It's going to give you like more of a factory finish, since these kits have been machined and created with perfection. So everything will bolt on nicely. It should be quite an easy job to create a nice looking bike. Then the third thing on my 2013 list is something that goes hand in hand with the wedding, and that's our honeymoon. We're planning a little trip to the United States. We're going to do a little tour of the West Coast, going from Los Angeles up to San Francisco, then across to Yosemite, and then down Death Valley into Las Vegas. So that should be pretty good, a self-drive holiday. I was thinking about, all these parts I'm looking to get. I was thinking of buying them while I was over there, get them shipped to the hotel, but apparently you still have to pay customs charges when you get back to the UK anyway, so I might as well just pay postage. But it's funny actually, pricing all this stuff up. I originally thought I'll put as little as possible on my shopping list for stuff that I need to order from America. So I thought that, stuff that I can get from UK, I'll just be able to, mail order it locally. But it turns out that even paying import duty and shipping, it still works out cheaper. Just another example of rip-off Britain. And I mean, a little example is, the exhaust heat wrap. A little reel of heat wrap tape. In the UK, they're selling it like 35 to 40 quid. This company sells them at $12, which works out to about 6 quid each. So even with the import tax and the shipping, it's still going to work out cheaper just to order it all in one bulk and get this one big order. I'll see if I've still got my little Photoshop render that I've done of my little bobber plans, and I'll post them up for you to look at. I think I was expecting, the most of the cost to come in from having things painted, but apparently it's not going to be that much. After all, compared to a car, when you're respraying a bike, it's only the mudguards, the tank. Well, that's it, mudguards and tank. Whereas a car, you've got your whole body, and at least the mudguards and tank are kind of just bolt on and off. So it shouldn't be a bad job at all. It's just going to mean more or less stripping the whole bike down, sending things off to be painted, then putting it all back together with the nice fancy bits. God, this road's bumpy. Right, that sun's getting a bit low now. These short winter days, so I think it's time for me to go home. Should have a few more rides out before the wedding in March. Should hope so. Anyway, hopefully weather will pick up pretty soon. We usually get that summer weather in like early springtime, don't we? And then it tends to turn to rain throughout summer, and then we tend to get like another little summer for a couple of weeks in winter. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.